Now, another infamous question we've gotten from hundreds of people we worked with is, does hypnosis work for everybody, or can anybody be hypnotized? And if you're on this page, chances are you're looking to work with a hypnotist, a hypnotherapist in the coming future. And you may be curious if you'll be able to actually get hypnotized. So let's first look at what being hypnotized actually means. What does being hypnotized even mean? Well, if you Google the definition, what you'll see is this: to put someone in a hypnotic state. But what exactly is a hypnotic state? And how do you get there? A hypnotic state is a state of complete absorption into an experience to the point where you filter out other information. It's like other information is blocked out. Now, there is nothing abnormal about this. I mean, right now, your sensory organs are literally receiving 2 million bits of information per second, but you're only aware of about 134 bits of them. So you are, very realistically, you are in a hypnotic state right now. Your consciousness is literally channeling its attention to this experience, blocking out other information at this moment. What we call hypnosis is nothing more than an artificial way to create a state of complete absorption, or a trance. Okay, here are a couple of other activities that literally induce a trance or other forms of hypnosis: dancing, reading, watching videos like this, being in love, watching a movie, exercising, engaging in a passion, being at a doctor's appointment, driving, and basically literally everything else. Just about everything is some form of hypnosis. Trances are literally a part of life. So yes, everybody can be hypnotized because everybody is hypnotized as a result of being alive. The question is not, can everybody be hypnotized? It's, can a hypnotist get anyone into a deeper state than one that they're currently in right now? Let me explain. Here is why some people can't seem to get deep enough. If you went to see a trained hypnotist, a licensed hypnotherapist, or volunteered at some kind of event to be hypnotized, but you felt like you didn't really get deep enough, then I can bet you're wondering, why did that happen? Well, how come other people seem to be more easily hypnotizable than others? What we refer to as hypnotized is really just the act of using a hypnotic induction to get somebody into a state of alpha or theta brainwaves. Hypnosis, in the form of a hypnotist or therapist facilitating the process, is a method designed to consciously slow one's brainwaves down from the fast-moving waking beta state to the much slower and calmer states of alpha and theta brainwaves. Now, what does this state feel like? Simple. Have you ever looked at your significant other in the eyes only to get lost in a daze? Have you ever lied down, taking a nice little nap, woken up 15 or 20 minutes later, not sure if you actually slept the entire time, but you feel refreshed anyway? Have you ever meditated and felt a sense of overwhelming peace and tranquility? Have you ever gotten lost in a big project and forgot to eat because you were so intensely focused? Have you ever... Okay, I'm playing. You get it at this point. That is what hypnosis feels like in a lot of ways. Relaxing, calming, and like a state of flow. Trust me, you've experienced this many times in your life. You jump in and out of this state on a daily basis. We all do. So if you can't be hypnotized by someone, it simply means you don't feel 100% safe or secure enough to allow them in. Engaging in a facilitated hypnosis process is a deep and personal experience. If you have unconscious resistance to the other individual or feel any form of tension, consciously or not, then you can block the hypnosis from working. So if you haven't been successfully hypnotized in the past, then chances are you do not feel a deep sense of security and safety in that moment, which is totally okay. But you're probably thinking, if I've gone to multiple people and it still didn't work, if you've gone to see multiple hypnotists or hypnotherapists and have never been successfully hypnotized, then it means it's not a matter of the other person doing it. You may not even feel safe in your own self. You may not feel safe with the entire idea of hypnosis. Again, whether consciously or unconsciously, right? For example, I had a client come to me saying that he tried hypnosis on 3 different occasions with no success. So when I was halfway through the induction, I could tell that he was in a light trance. So I then asked him in that state, I said, "Do you give me permission to enter now?" And he replied, "No, I don't." Why not? And he said, "Because I can't lose control." Clearly, his unconscious mind had a fear of losing control and had a belief that I would somehow control him under hypnosis, although he did not admit to thinking these thoughts consciously. Therefore, he blocked it at first. But he's with me. So after successfully getting his unconscious mind to agree with me, we had no trouble successfully completing the entire session with great results to show. Okay? Safety. This is the real determining factor to whether or not somebody can be successfully use a hypnotic induction to slow your brain waves from beta to alpha. Okay? And you're probably thinking, look, I'm super logical. I'm super skeptical. Will it even work? Yes, again, everybody, and I mean everyone, is absolutely hypnotizable because they're already hypnotized. To be hypnotized means to be completely absorbed into an experience to the point where other information is blocked out. And you do that already by being alive. If you were conscious of every bit of information going on right now, you would be insane. So you would think you're insane. So you're already in a hypnotic trance. Being hypnotized by someone just means that somebody else is using an artificial process, a hypnotic induction, to activate rapid eye movement and slow your brain waves down from beta to alpha and or theta. Since this state is one of complete relaxation, there can be zero tension in the mind or body. Therefore, if you do not fully trust the person hypnotizing you, or you don't feel comfortable giving up control to allow somebody to successfully guide you into that state, you will block it out. If you are too tense, it literally won't work. This is straight up. It's not a matter of whether or not you're hypnotizable. It's a matter of simply whether or not you can be successfully hypnotized by the person facilitating the process. That is what it ultimately comes down to at the end of the day, nothing else. So in conclusion, there's nothing special about hypnosis. Yes, everyone can be hypnotized because they are already hypnotized. Even the most logical or skeptical people can be hypnotized too. And to be successfully hypnotized by somebody else, you must feel safe with them and with the idea of hypnosis. And that, my friends, answers the question in depth. Now, if you have any more questions about this, let me know. And of course, I'm going to answer it.